Tone, stop playing.
Hey, yo, Zens.
Ayo, Aaron.
Ayo, Zens.
Got you. He said, I did this for Keswick. I did this for Keswick on purpose. Actually, I started drinking this pretty early. I'm about to actually be done the coffee, but man, this is better than all the beats I just played. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, okay. Okay, sub. I'll see sub down here. Oh no, never mind. See, that's what I get. I got all choked up as soon as I tried to tease him. It's all good though. Hmm? Whoa. Whoa. Yo, Mobile Man, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta ice me out just now. You gotta roasted the shit out of me. That was it. You crossed the line, bro. This man exposed my whole upload schedule. I mean, my streaming schedule. This dude. Wait, why was y'all rushing me? It's like 21, 24 people that said stuff. 24, guys, why are you guys rushing me? No one even said anything yet. Yeah, see, guys, look, I can't. Oh, yeah, you probably think I have some sort of logical explanation why I was to upload, but it's really not, bro. I was just playing some games, man, just vibing out with some friends with Discord. Yeah, I just been pretty much blowing time. I don't know. I just be chilling sometimes. I'm like, should I record a video? I'm just like, nah, probably not. It's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. Come on, guys. Don't act like you don't do it too. We all do it. It's okay. Okay, Mumo, we about to ban this dude. I know this man didn't just type command height in the chat. Why are you trying to check my height out? What's good with you? Momo. Let me find you. Yo, stop, bro. Stop trying to check my height. What's wrong with you, bro? Mumo, what's good with y'all? What we trying to get into? What's good with y'all? Oh, what's going on? Bro, I don't have a height command. Stop. This is an actual height. Wow. Nah. Y'all can't do this to me. Guys. Come on. Hey, shameless plug, but y'all should go follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting there sometimes, you know. I'm about to post there now. Zens official? Come on, guys. Y'all know the vibes. All right. Y'all need to. I'm about to post this on Instagram, so I'm gonna need y'all to let me get some W's in the chat or something. I don't know. I'm about to show the chat on the thing though. Hey, some of you guys made it in there. Nice. Okay, I'm done. What are we talking about? Yo, that height stuff had me dead for a second. Y'all gotta chill out. Come on, man. Hey, my boy E-Dub in here? What the freak? Oh, y'all really tried to play me. I am 6'3". I had to think about it because I said 6'2", but I'm technically 6'3", guys. Come on, let's just round it up, guys. It's been a while. 6'3", guys. Let's just move on. What drum kits do you use? I use a lot of drum kits. Guys, it's technically, I haven't checked in a while, guys. Oh my gosh. No ways, that's a 6'3". What? Man, alright. See, I gotta hit y'all with a full body on Instagram. That sounds kind of strange, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, like full length, you know, like a lot of people post like torso up pictures. I do the same. So guys, you know what I mean by full body. Don't do that. Don't. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm saying that I'm gonna show legs too. That sounds weird too. Wow. All right, I'm gonna just stop. No. You don't need my full body. You don't need my full body. Let's not do that. No. That's a co-rep violation. Come on now. Right, guys. Yeah, you know what I mean. Come on. I really said full body. Y'all know what I mean, though. Like, come on. My wording is atrocious. Okay, all right. Fair play. Okay, now we're getting some submissions. I usually wait until we get like a good 40. Something that equates to the amount of viewers in here, because it's like, what's the rest of y'all doing? Y'all just staring at me or something? Like, y'all ain't gonna send that? Like, dang. Okay, I had to get my energy back. It's been a while, but I think we got the energy there. And it's a little bit more work we need there, but yeah, I guess we can get started. No. Come on. I feel like I look short on camera. Just don't send mid. If you send mid, then that's what you shouldn't be sending. But if you send anything other than mid, then you should be fine, you know? All right, sub, let's check you out, my guy. Alrighty then. Alrighty. Yeah, that was good sub. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know if I like EDP sitting there staring at me like that. Man, EDP. Oh man. My man's went outside. That's what you call down bad right there. That's called down bad. Jesus Christ. There's a funny guy though. Funny guy. Almost looked up to him for a while on the internet, and then comes out he's a pedophile? What? Oh my gosh, dude. Sold it. Sold it. This is a shame. Okay, I actually been waiting to hear this. I've seen it a few times circulating through Instagram and Discord, but yeah, it's Fentra and Slush. Because I mean, this is kind of long awaited, to be honest. Like, these guys always going up against each other. Why don't they just collab? You know? Yeah, we about to check it out though. Let's go. Oh, wait, what was that? Okay, it's a don't know. Appreciate the don't know. We'll get to you in a second.
Go got my sober bitch, cause I don't like to die. It's a third back to back, and we gon' fill them up with bubbles. Fill them with vibes, get in the ride. Nigga know, the nigga not blind, but I keep that stick in them fire. And man, the nigga in line is fucking with me, say, get in the line. Got so many vibes, stuff in the car, you fucking on 6 at a time.
It's too early for this. Yeah. I'm with whoever just said that. It's way too early for this criminal activity you have just sent through email. Oh my gosh. I'm about to get hype already. Chill out. What? Oh my gosh. What am I going to say about that? You guys killed it. Oh my gosh. Why am I not following Fentra? I'm going to take the repost. Thank you. X. All right. Tank, you got big shoes to fill, man. Let's see what you got.
Hey, bring this bitch ass nigga over here, B.
So what's going on, man? I'm hearing things, man. Put your hands down, man.
Put your fucking hands down.
Everything ain't all right, man?
I ain't eating.
You ain't eating. What you mean you ain't eating? You ain't making this paper?
Everybody eats, B.
Look me at the moon with a face like that, man.
Fuck this nigga. Turn around now. Fuck this nigga, B. Turn around. Move up. Stay still, motherfucker.
What the? Not bad. Mix is very questionable though, especially the kick. I don't know why I was hitting like that. It was just like a crazy like 8-bit distortion on that kick or something. But yeah, the whole sort of beat stops when that kick hits. So yeah, I say clean up the kick. The rest is fine. I feel like you probably used better drill hi-hats for the actual hi-hats that you had going on there because they sounded super like I don't know like plasticky or something. Other than that, I like the melody and stuff. I feel like the intro was way overdone, like with the whatever those vocal samples were in there. That was like way too much. Uh, yeah. Okay. We had a dono though, and I'm pretty sure it's from Lucid. Is that how you say your name? Is this the only one you sent? I'm assuming it is. So appreciate the dono. About to check you out right now. Guys, if you're donating, I recommend you send from an email that's very similar to your donation name so I can easily find you. I hate searching up like stuff in the search mail thing, but to be fair, Edub, if I was at DT's level, like in submissions, I would be doing the same exact thing. Like I would just be saying if it's trash or not and just move on. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys feedback until I can't no more. Bot alert, bot alert. One of you mods get that little bot out of here. Get that bot out of here. Y'all see, I know y'all see what I'm talking about. Talk about I want to become famous. Yeah, I do. Don't ask me that. This is good. I like it. Thing is, the sound selection is just needs a lot of work. Every sound just sounds like you could switch it out for a better one. The snare, the kick, everything's just kind of sitting a little bit weird in the mix, especially the kick. I do like the melody though. Definitely sort of like Hobson vibes. I can actually hear both of them on this, but just with better drums, and I think the mix could just overall be better. It feels like everything's a bit flat. Nothing's like the whole track is just very like flat, and it just needs warmth and a little bit of high end boosted. Overall, yeah, that's pretty much it. The flatness is really what like killed the beat for me. Mostly, it's just nothing was saturated enough. It just sounded super. Because of that, it sounded a little bit boring and stuff. So I say juice it up with some better sound selection. Easy fix. Get some better drum kits. Dope drum kits out there. Wavesupply.net, producergrind.com, drumify.com, Reddit, man. If all else fails, Reddit will help you. So go ahead, get your drum kits, do whatever you need to do, and just get the really good ones though. Holy has some really good kits out there. I usually use Holy's kits. I use VGN's kits. I use DT kits. And that's mostly my circle of like drum kits mostly. Sometimes I deviate from those, and if I'm looking for a specific like perk loop or something. But when I'm looking for a clap or a kick, it's usually from one of those drum kits or one of my own drum kits. Saying that in plural because I still have a drum kit that's unreleased that's coming up pretty soon. So yeah, hopefully that helps you a little bit because I seen you asking me about what kicks I use and stuff, and they're usually from those type of kits like wavesupply.net kits, stuff like that, because they have like really like industry standard stuff, albeit super recycled sometimes. But the recycled ones, just because they're recycled doesn't mean they're bad. They're just recycled. Like you can use them, but they still sound really good in the mix and all that good stuff. So yeah. Okay, wow, really good. I like that y'all sending. I think this is private. Yeah, we all sent private stuff. It's really good, cool because SoundCloud doesn't play the next track, which is usually super random. So yeah, what's the background on this picture though? What's going on here, channel? You trying to like do like a little Reddit mildly infuriating thing? Why's the rice burn here? What's going on? Is this like an actual thing? People like burnt rice? What's going on here? But yeah, the beat was really good though. I like the vibes. I like the melody too. It says like it's very self-played, so you definitely killed it on the melody. The drums flow very well. Me personally, I would have liked a little bit more distortion coming out of the 808. I feel like it was a little too subby for me, but yeah, if you crank up the distortion just a little bit, bring some of those mids out on that 808, I feel like it would just add a little bit more texture and grit to the beat. Yeah, and maybe yeah, extend the track, make a little switch up. I know you know how to do that type of stuff, so yeah. Always good things from you, my guy. Yeah, lo-fi drip. You better turn that 808 down right now. There's no reason you needed that 808 that loud. I feel like my whole computer is dropping down to like 10 frames per second when that 808 hit. Like I feel like it's glitching my whole stream out.
That's it, loosen up.
Damn, the freaking sample is so good though. That sample is fire. Okay. Yeah, now that I'm hearing it, people are very spot on with the 808 issue. It's not out of key or anything, but it's hitting the same exact note for the entire beat. I don't know why you would think that's a good idea. I mean, it is playing it safe. I'd rather you stay on the same note than to pick a note that's out of key. So, I mean, that's the safe play. I actually used to do that when I couldn't figure out the key of the melody. I would play it safe and just use the only 808 note that I knew was like in key and just keep using it. But even then, you could like pitch it up and use the same 808 note and just pitch it up another octave for some sort of variation. So make sure you do some variations here and there, and don't be afraid to move around in the key that you're in because it usually sounds pretty good if you choose the right notes. So you can easily do that. Main issue here was that the 808 was just blaringly loud, way too loud. And for these beats, I know the 808s are supposed to be loud, but that's just pushing the limits right here. Yeah. So you can just listen to some of the beats that have these type of like sort of patterns or whatever, and just listen to the mix, and you'll notice that your 808s were a little bit overboard. All right, wait, I just want to explain why I was laughing just now. I wasn't listening to the track too much at the beginning, but then I just heard just this really long ass note. I'm just like, wait, who am I listening to? It's Rosmi. It's just like, okay, yes, I know who it is now.
What you
how you put it in mono just now. You think you slick, Rosby? I heard. Okay, I almost turned into a horror track at the end. I don't know what was happening. Yeah, that was good. I like how you faded it out, like in this like sort of unique way, compared to like the beginning. That was nice. I wanted to appreciate how much you did at the end there. It probably took a little minute there. Yeah, somebody just said okay. Was that supposed to be funny or something? Yo, I get comments like this all the time on like YouTube videos. Like they don't even watch the video. They'll just be like, okay. It's like, all right, like what? What am I supposed to be like laughing at that or something? Yo. It's just weird. Okay. Okay, what? I don't know why I just don't be following people back, man. It's so weird. Alright. Good as always, Rosmi. You already know how you be killing it, my guy. It's really nice that I'm able to, at least the people that's been here for a while, no one sounds exactly the same. We all have like these different styles, excluding me. I'm not talking about me, but like when we're on beat critiques and I know someone's coming up, it's completely different from the last person. Like Channel was like a whole different vibe. You know, we go to Rosmi, he has this crazy like levitating sound, you know. Sub-Zero has this like crunchy, gritty mix. Everybody is bringing something different to the table, and it couldn't make me any happier, honestly. I'm not gonna cry, guys, I swear, but I just wanted to say that. Rob's 1, 2, 3. Welcome. Appreciate it. This is good. I like it. And what's up with these two dislikes? What's going on? These the two artists that want the end up type beats. They like and not end up type beat, dislike. That's crazy, bro. That's super crazy how y'all doing, my boy. This is good though. I like it. It's way different than I was expecting, honestly. When I saw dark cinematic type beat, I was expecting something completely different. This is really good. Okay, let's just keep going. This dude's true, man. With the melodies though, that melody is just smooth. You can't tell me that's not smooth. Those just that's like one of the vibiest melodies I've heard in a while. Just like crazy stuff, like these like little ear candy articulates in the background, like all of these like reverse vocals happening, and it's super subtle, so it doesn't take up too much headroom, and you can still focus on the main sort of melody. The only issue is some of the slight things I would change is the hi-hats. Hi-hats were super. I don't know why you even choose that hi-hat. It was just super like thick and it was kind of dragging the beat behind. It just sounded like one of those really like cheap hi-hats. So switch it out for a much better, more R&B-ish type of hi-hat. That'll set you up really well. The other thing I would say is that the bass was pretty much non-existent. I like heard it, but it sounded like it was like ultra EQ'd. So bring some more of that bass way back in, way back in. Like that would have went so much harder with just more low end to it, like way more low end to it. And kick itself, I feel like it has like some sort of like plugin on top of it. The kick just sounded like it was being like soft clipped super hard, which I don't know if it worked or not. It sounded okay to me, but I feel like you could probably clean that up too. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. I'm gonna say right now, this better play. What even is this? What is this? How do you even send a SoundCloud link like this? It looks like so strange. Excuse me? What did you think you're doing? What did you try to get into sending this? Sir, you can't send this. This is like a code red violation. What's going on here? That snare is like that's like beyond 0 decibels. What's going on? That's like peak distortion. What's going on here, man? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, what's good with you, bro? Are you sending this like as a threat to my life or something? I feel like you try to attack me or something, man. Are you okay? Like, we need to talk or something? What you trying to? Why are you saying this, bro? This is so aggressive. Oh my gosh. Yo, I feel like he was mad as shit making this, bro. You cannot tell me this dude wasn't angry as fuck. Whoa. Oh my gosh, sir. Chill. All right? Look, you need to bring all the levels down, all right? I don't know what you was thinking, putting that much distortion on the master, but you need to pull all of that back, all right? I don't know what was going on, but like during your day when you sat down and made this beat, but like just pull everything back, my guy. It's way too distorted. Everything's just way too loud. The melody is dumb simple, like way too simple. You got to extend it, make it just sound at least like it's moving a little bit more movement, not so repetitive. Honestly, don't mind the artwork. It kind of matches like the vibe or whatever. But just yeah, the snare is way too loud. Pull that back. Maybe even switch some of the sounds out. I feel like you were doing too much with the slides and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, most of it is just a distortion. I feel like you put several distortion plugins on multiple channels and then you mixed all of that together and just pushed everything up on the master. So just make sure you pull all of that back. Try to remix this type of thing. I'm sure you're not going to take this one down, but I have a strange feeling that you mix all your beats like this. So I would really consider you start pushing those back a little bit. There's nothing wrong with having a gritty sort of aggressive mix, but you got to do it the right way. That's all I'm saying. That's it though. All right. All right, now let's go to the next one. He sent two. Marley, what's going on? All right, undesired skill. We're gonna get to you first, actually. So appreciate the dono. Let's see if we can find you. I'm gonna try to eyeball it here. Mm, no, undesired skill. I can't find you. Where are you? Am I blind? Am I blind? I'm blind. Look, guys, this is what I'm saying. All right. Supposed to be Joe. Why did it not copy the last letter? Oh my god. Oh man. Oh man. All right. My guy, you said it's your first month producing. All right. That is great. That's great news. If you would have said anything between like 6 to 7 months, we would have had an issue. But since it's your first month, I think that's completely fine. A lot of issues, just sound selection, really. I think that's your main issue here. Is nothing is cohesive and nothing blends together very well. I think you picked drums that completely go outside the genre you were trying to go for. You have like these sort of like orchestral elements in there, like super orchestral heavy, and then your drums are like straight up just trap drums, which can be used in a lot of sort of genres. But the way you did it here was just like the probably the farthest way you should probably do it. You can look up a bunch of like Pyrex type of beats and stuff like that, and you can kind of get the vibe down for those because they have those orchestral elements, but they have the trap jump still, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's the vibe you're going for, but I think that's pretty close as I could get it to what you're trying to go for here. So I think you just need to listen to some more beats, man, and just practice more. That's all I really did in the beginning, anyways. My first month was literally just me binging Nick Mirror tutorials, or not just Nick Mirror, but just internet money tutorials, and just practicing a bunch. And other than that, the only other thing I was doing was going on Spotify, listening to some of my favorite producers' songs, not like just beats, but like the songs that they produced, listening to the beats, just kind of picking up on the certain pockets, how the hi hats should be on some certain styles and stuff like that, and just easily replicating it. You can do the same thing for mixing too. You can just do like references and stuff. You can literally pull up songs in FL Studio and like A and B, compare those things. I only did it like 1 or 2 times, but both times I did it, it really helped elevate my mix. If you pay attention to how things are EQ'd, how things are boosted and stuff like that, super helpful. Other than that, I mean, that's all I can really say because there's issues every which way. So I think the main issue to fix all the underlying issues is for you to just keep practicing and keep watching more tutorials and stuff. But yeah, if I were to give you something specific to work on, it would definitely be the sound selection. the drums that you use were not good. Get some new and better drum kits. You can get them from Reddit. I said this before, sort of repetitive now, but I guess I'll say it again. You got producergrind.com, drumify.com, wavesupply.net, a plethora of other good sites, and of course, like I said before, Reddit has a lot of good free drum kits that have industry level sounds that you can use that'll be ready to sit right in the mix without you having to do too much, if that makes sense. Because a lot of the cheaper sounds, you can make them sound good, but it takes a really long time to make them sound good. So, bit of a long-winded critique, but hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Okay. I think we got another dono. Slush. Do you want me to play you or you just want me to answer the question? Because I can't answer the question. Okay, we're just gonna. Oh, I think he sent the same thing. Okay. So, Slush. Look, man. Yeah, let's just move on. Look, man, I don't got an explanation for that. All right, it's something. All right, I'll just delete them out. All right, I got you next, mobile man.
She way too bad. The way she moving, she been moving with some class. I got hoes, but I ain't know that I want her. The way she dripping, she got Fendi in her purse. Make it work. I know she with me cause I got the bag. Last nigga fumbled on my fucking bag. I get her whatever, no matter the price. I'm from the block, I'm ready to fight. If you ain't working, then stay on my way. You got a problem, then come here and say. I get a stick on Saint to the same. You say you broke, I don't hear what you saying. You ain't get bitches, so niggas stop playing. I'm making hits to the moon and back. Take my face.
Welcome, Ash. Welcome. Appreciate
Gon'
the
put
call.
on a snack. I ain't go to school, but I'm spending these facts. I live for fantasy, feel like a dream. I got a relay, I'm spraying the beam. Running these bands, I'm running my team. This rich life ain't what it seems. Get to the top, then you'll see what I mean. These niggas is fiends, these niggas ain't clean. You want a feature, come spend some bands. Come drop some racks, cause I'm charging a fee. Free my nigga at the cell, he ain't get no bail. I got what you need. Sipping that watch since 17. I'm on the block, but I left that scene. The way she moving, she been moving with some.
Come on, you can't say Lil Becca. That's a violation. Why are you doing that to him? It's not actually that bad, to be honest. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's kind of funny that you tagged Lil Tech in there though. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being inspired, I guess. I feel like, yeah, you definitely need to sort of branch out a little bit more creatively. You're kind of putting yourself in a box by starting like this, but I mean, that's just, I'm not really here to critique that, to be honest. Mix wise, definitely needs a lot of work. I'm sure most people noticed, but the 808 was overpowering the entire mix. Every time the 808 hit, like all the saturation, like messed up the whole track. Everything sounded super compressed every time the 808 hit. So yeah, you got to make sure you work on that. I don't know if you're trying to do everything yourself, like engineer it yourself and all of that. I would recommend firstly sending it to an engineer that knows what they're doing first. I've heard from a lot of people that mix their own tracks now that they used to work with engineers, and they just learned from them, and then they went on their own and started, mixing their own tracks based on like the information and the advice that the engineers gave them. So you only need to get your stuff professionally mixed a few times before you could start doing it yourself if you know what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, that's all I really got to say about it. Flow wise, I feel like you were all grid on some parts. I feel like you could clean that up quite a bit. Mostly your recording environment doesn't sound too bad, but it could definitely be better. For the most part, it was definitely the mix for me. I feel like everything could just be blended a lot better. And whoever made that beat, you need to go find them and slap them and tell them to turn the 808 down next time, because it just sounds like the beat itself. Whoever made that beat just had the 808 too loud off rip, so it kind of screwed you over. Unless you had the stems, there was no real way you were turning that down. So, yeah. Okay. Appreciate the dono, mobile man. We're getting into you right now. Apparently, this is his hardest track, so I'm actually super excited to hear this. It's been a while, really, for like the new shit from him. So,
trucker from a wig bag, and the Jäger money, but call me. Phone call, have my suit is in go. Nigga want smoke, know he loves smoke. Got a all ring, got a coat. You can come to the hood, get me money, go. I shoot the chain, that motherfucker shake and smoke. These niggas talking, niggas letting niggas go. I'll get that on the fucking cake until it's fucking drunk. Pussy, get home. Fuck up with the cup, we can love bitches. Smoke him down like a damn sister. Fuck a dog, cause I need my bad digger up. Thought she wasn't keeping put my man's hands.
That was good. Well, yeah, that was damn good, man. You guys did y'all thing. What was I gonna say? Man, it's just so crazy that this dude's still doing this on FL Mobile. That's crazy to me. This dude done branched out. He's doing FL Mobile collabs. Oh my gosh, how do you even? Oh, I'm gonna say you the FL Mobile FLP. Like, what the freak? How do you even do that, bruh? Oh my gosh, man. What was I gonna say? The only thing my biggest critique for you, a mobile man, I feel like you could probably just start like just completely ripping out those acapellas and putting them in here. Like I just feel like you don't need them in there sometimes. Like I feel like they like it'll just be like the beat speaking for itself. Really, you don't have to always use acapella. But yeah, that's the only issue I probably had. Really. Slush, I'm gonna just play you because you already said 10 anyway, and so yeah. Jeez, man, y'all are just going crazy, huh? Y'all ain't gonna stop. Yeah, Fetcher and Slush, they about to go crazy. You about to drop like 4 collabs. Hey, that was good though. I mean, y'all are choosing some really interesting what's it called? 808s. Like the way they're mixed, like they sound so like different. I can't really pinpoint what plugin it would be specifically for some of them, but did you mean to send loops, Jordan? Okay, I guess you did. So just delete this one, I guess. Oh. My bad. I thought you sent it twice. So I deleted one of them. This is so confusing. I thought it was 2 of them. All right. Well, I'll just go ahead and bring that back. How do you bring it back? How do you bring it back? All right. I guess we're listening to it in the trash. Yeah, I definitely can hear Entilati cooking up to that one. Yeah, but no, like, I mean like that in a bad way. No shade to Entilati, but I mean, like, the flute itself just doesn't sound very good. It's very hard to do really good flute samples though nowadays. They all sound super cheap now because you use it once, and if it sounds good, then all the producers start stealing it, and then it gets played out, and then that one is trash. So then you got to try to find another flute. You see what I mean? You remember when Lotus Flute was actually hard? You remember that? You guys remember that? Who was around when the Lotus Flute was actually popular and it actually sounded kind of fire? Well, I was around, and I was like, yo, this Lotus Flute is hard. If I hear that right now, I'm turning the stream off. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, not really feeling that one. It's just that the last one was super quiet, and it didn't have enough melodic elements to it. Unless I skipped too fast or something, and I didn't play all of it. It sounded like it was just not enough like melodic elements there. It just sounded like it was like a pad, and then like this really low bass. Okay. I think a good four to check out is fine with me. I mean, I don't really have a problem with any of these except for the low spell one. I feel like the low spell one could just have more melodic elements to it, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I like the other ones. I feel like all of them were generally a little too quiet. I feel like you need to work on like the mixing of them. I feel like they could be much louder actually, most of these. So yeah, that's all I really got to say about that. Somebody said I deleted a second one. I don't think I did. But I gotta still do the dodos anyway, so. All right, Google. Let's see where you at, man. Appreciate the dono. Okay, so Google, I'm gonna need you to, tell me where. Oh, I can't find this dude, man. Google, where are you, man? Oh, that's exact feelings. Okay, I'm like, yo, what? This is you, right? Is it? I think it is. All right. feel like you could probably chill out with the perk rolls a little bit. I feel like the percussion was a little bit overboard, and I don't know where the kick was. I think that was pretty much non-existent. Um, so yeah, add a kick in there and just tune and pull back the percussion a little bit. I feel like it was a little distracting. I do like the guitar though. Yeah, I'm just doing the donations in order. So channel is next, and then we got Sand or something like that, and then some other dude. Okay. Oh man. Did I actually play the wrong one? Bro, y'all are confusing me low key. That's yo, so you're telling me there's somebody named Google? Oh my god. There's two Googles, man.
Wake up in the morning feeling crashed in the truck. I don't want you getting close to me, I'm fucking shit up. I grab a cup of coffee, ready to calm my ass down before I wreak havoc on your
Wait. Nah. Come on. You didn't tell me you didn't donate for that. Ah, man. Yeah, what am I supposed to say about that? Come on, guys. We gotta do better. We gotta be better. Alright, channel. Let's go. I'm pretty sure you're next, yeah. Okay, that was good. 7th place, man. Isn't that kind of hard to get, bro? Isn't there some like crazy heavy hitters in the Kenny Beast ones? I feel like it's pretty hard to get 7th place. Congrats anyway. Jeez, I feel like it's super hard to get even 7th place.
Child, get quiet.
I misclicked. Hey, that's it. That's good. I like it. First of all, I can appreciate a good drill beat in general. Like, there's a lot of trash drill beats, man. It's what makes people hate drill beats, because they're ultra standard. They have no like good elements to it. It's just super flat, like basic bare bones drill, and it's always why people end up hating on drill, because they end up listening to these really bland versions of drill. This is some really good drill, man. Like, if you just listen to this in actual good flat response headphones, it's mixed very good. It has the drill elements, of course, but it has like these accents to them, like the kick hitting exactly right in the mix. that just a little bit of crunch, that little bit of grit that you need for those drill beats. And just a little accents, like with the sound effects and stuff. They're really well done, really well done. I can always appreciate a really good drill beat, especially the 808 slides in that one was really good. Super subtle, not something super crazy, taking up a bunch of headroom. Yeah, it was good. It was real smooth too. I like the guitar. All right, Young JC. Okay, let's see what you got, man. Okay, can we just watch it in here? Yo, is Young JC in here? I actually like this dude, man. He sent this yesterday. Internet Money streamed and did a beat critique. I mean, and he sent this into their stream, and I was obviously there because I'm a mod there. But I like this. So we gonna watch it again. But I like this dude. He had a good voice. That is terrifying, JC. You gotta chill, my guy. What's going on here?
Yeah, niggas wanna act as if the presence is irrelevant. I will never waste my time on ever trying to tell them it. When I look in mirrors, see the over rhyme specialist. Rose smart gentleman, giving niggas hell up in this road of sin. Last thing obvious is trend. Never shall I go depend on valuations that they send. Most you modern rapper niggas ain't noy. Read up on my roots, nigga, I'm a Ross boy. Music be the art form, this is no toy. Nice Nike sneaks, ass, ooh, like Roy. This shit you can't avoid. I got him paranoid, I cannot be destroyed. Just imagine if Gambino hear this and enjoy. This what happened when Orlando and Atlanta joined. A to the O, call it can't change out. From the A to the O, call it can't change out. From the A to the O, call it can't change out. From the
This is hard. Like, honestly, with a better vocal mix, this will be fire, and a better beat, way better beat. I don't know if you made the beat yourself or something. I kind of recognize the sample. Is this beat from somewhere, or am I tripping? Man, I gotta watch Atlanta, dude. Honestly, I haven't even started that thing yet. I watch so much anime that I don't watch live shit no more. I gotta watch Atlanta. I've heard only good things about it. But yeah, I think that most of the issue here for me was the beat, especially that clap. That clap is just not sitting right with me. That sounds like somebody used the FL Studio clap and just like EQ'd it or something. It sounds so bad. But other than that, I feel like it could hit a little harder with just better drums and stuff for the beat. I'm not really critiquing the beat, but I just wanted to mention that, I guess. But for the vocal mix, I feel like you could bring some more of the mids out in the high end and just make your vocals pop a little bit more. And I think it'll just bring a whole nother energy to it. Maybe don't be afraid to use a little bit of reverb. Add some more ad libs in there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for this one, I feel like it was fine because it's just sort of like a parody thing. But for like if you're trying to do regular songs eventually, or if you have other songs and you're doing future songs, I think you should just keep that in mind. I don't know if you're excuse me, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you're setting this off to an engineer or you mixing this yourself, but I do like the bars and stuff. I like the flow and stuff like that. So everything else is fine to me, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, my tinnitus just went crazy just now. I can't even hear nothing. Jesus Christ, that was so random. All right. So we got another dono. This is for Ja Killa. I don't know who that is. We're gonna try to find you though. Ja Killa. Here you are, man.
Oh no, no, don't run away, from me and my heart. I thought you was here to stay, girl, I done my part. So what's your move, what's the play? I knew from the start. Yeah, I knew from the start. Gone with it, pick a glass. We argued and bounced back. I know you were the chosen. My heart has awoken. I'm picking up the pieces of my heart. You're putting them together while healing my scars. Baby girl, you're the light to all my darkness. This fight is nonsense. We need to stop it. I'm opening my heart to you.
Whoa, stop. Oh man, that hurt, man. So yeah, some parts I don't know why, but it wasn't tuning your vocals correctly. I don't know why, maybe it like glitched out or something when you rendered it out, but it was tuning your vocals to like the wrong note, and it sounds terrible. God, that actually hurts my ears to hear. But some of the other parts, even though they were in tune as well, they just sounded like you just need to work on your singing in general. Singing lessons. That's all I can really say, to be honest. It'll just make the mixing process easier if you know what levels you're supposed to be singing at dynamically, and just working on your general pitch. And it'll just make everything so much easier. Like the auto-tune will sound much more fluid on your vocals and stuff. Worst case scenario, just get better with using auto-tune. Like you can get in there and really start messing with those knobs in the auto-tune VST, whatever plugin you ended up choosing for the auto-tune. There's a bunch of knobs there, and you can use the retune speed, the humanizing knob or whatever it's called, and use those in like sort of like a collaboration, and it should make your vocals sound fine either way. But I do recommend you clean up the vocals a little bit by putting a little bit more effort into the singing a little bit, at least, because it sounds super flat on some parts, even with the auto-tune. So you can clean that up with auto-tune, like I said, but it's just going to be a lot easier, and it's going to sound a lot better with better vocals. So I say work on some more singing stuff. Mostly, if you already sing, you could just keep practicing, just singing over other songs, stuff like that, doing vocal exercises before you actually record. That's a really good idea, what a lot of people do. Yeah, other than that, after you get those done, I feel like, yeah, you need to look up some vocal mixing tutorials on YouTube. Like I always say, the Wave Man on YouTube is the GOAT. Is literally what helped me start mixing vocals really good too. So I would definitely check that out. All right, we're back to Dod Dodos. Isn't that unbelievable? It took actually quite a while. First of all, let's see what you got. All right, Percival, turn the kick down, man. Everything else it should be fine. Just turn the kick down. I'm sure you exported that knowing that kick was loud, so just turn it down and you should be fine.
Y'all see.
Yo, Shadow, this beat is tough.
Is that a limiter on a drill beat? Man, you're selling it for the whole squad. Put a limiter on a drill beat. That's just That's a cardinal sin, my guy. Cardinal sin to producers, man. Shouldn't have did that. That's a co-rep violation. How'd you do it, man? Let me go and correct myself. There's nothing wrong with using a limiter, but clearly you put it on here without knowing how to use it. Is what I was trying to say. Because there's nothing wrong with using a limiter. There's industry producers out there still using limiters to today, and it sounds great. You just got to know what the knobs do and how each knob affects the master and stuff. So. Okay, yeah. The main issue is whatever you got on the master. I don't know if it's a limiter or whatever, but whatever you got on the master is crunching everything down and making everything sound super saturated. And the kick is oddly distorted for some reason. Maybe you just chose a bad kick in general, or you just got it like super pushed up on the master. I don't know. Either one of those, I'd say, is probably the latter. So turn that kick down. Try to remix everything without whatever you have on the master. Take that plugin off. I say just use a soft clipper. Drill beats sound great with just a soft clipper, so just go with that. Listen to some more drill beats. I think you got the style down. You just need to work on the mixing. So, oh brother. What's good with y'all, bruh? This is like the second beat somebody sent in. Look at the waveform. Look at the waveform. Where's the headroom? Where's the headroom? You can't tell me. They're got a little bit of headroom right here. And then even then, when the beat drops, all the rest of the headroom is taken up. There's little dips of headroom. Oh my gosh, sir. What's this supposed to be? Tell me this is not a beat that you about to sell to somebody. Okay. Okay. This man has the whole paragraph here, so we gotta read it. Bro. You can't tell me this. It doesn't even match. The album is called Diamonds, and this is the beat on it? It should be called like Demons or something. This is like demon time music right here. Anyways, sir, you need to turn it down. I'm pretty sure I'm overstating the obvious here. Turn it down, man. Turn it down. I just said this earlier. You don't have to turn things down to the point where you can't hear them or it sounds weak. You could still have a perfectly aggressive, gritty mix without it being this loud. You just don't have to do it, man. There's a bunch of workarounds to make stuff sound super gritty, have sort of like a dirty mix while it all still being clean. Like it's super easy. You just gotta put a little more effort into it than to just cop out and just turn everything up to this max volume here. Oh my gosh. Sir, this is cardinal sins here. Come on, man. Just turn it down, please. Especially 808. Everything needs to be turned down. Everything. I don't know what you put on the master. It just sounds like you cranked everything up. It just sounds like you just need to turn everything down. That's all I can say. Okay, no, I'm not gonna get mad. But Lemon Boy, why would you even send it in if you're just gonna be like, I don't care? What's the point of? You saw the title, right? This is a feedback stream. Why'd you send it in if you're just gonna say you don't care? Like, what's the point in that? So you knew it was too loud. Why are you trying to torture us, man? That's just a dick move, man. Come on. You just look like a dick, man. That's all you look like now. Come on. Like, what's the point of sending it in if you're just gonna be like, I don't care? Like, at least take the feedback, you know? Dude, alright. I'm sorry I keep pausing it, but goddamn, this Lemon Boy is hilarious, bro. This dude swear he the hardest producer out there. He said, "Peace out, motherfuckers." What? What's wrong? What, bro? What did I do to you, bro? Did I do something to you? Why you come so aggressive? Like, what do we do to you, my guy, bruh? Why are you so mad? I'm trying to help you. We are trying to help you, Lemon Boy. That's all. I'm saying you can use distortion plugins instead of maxing everything out on the master. I'm literally just trying to help you. Why you gotta be like that? Oh my gosh. There's some bounce to it. I like it. Yeah, Brian, really good. Sorry I paused it like twice, but for what I've heard so far, it's good. I like the mix. It's bouncy. Only thing I would say is change the kick up. It sounded super weird. Yeah. Okay, second beat. No, you can't do that, Tank. Sorry. Your first beat was good though. Appreciate you, Tank. Let's hear it, Lemon Boy. I'm super curious, man. What do you gotta say now? Bro, this dude Lemon Boy, you're taking up all the attention span of the stream, bro. I'm trying to keep it on Beaker Tees, but this dude is so funny. What does that have to do with why that specific beat was so distorted? What's that got to do with anything? Okay, some of them not distorted, but why is this one distorted? Oh my gosh. I can't even critique, man. God damn it. Okay. I like the vibes, I guess. I kind of like the bounce too, but I feel like you could use a better 808 and kick and snare and take the vocals out. They just kind of was weirding me out. I don't know why you would use those vocals or use them for such a long period of time. It almost sounded like a song or like an interlude maybe. So if you're gonna use vocals like that, completely fine. I say just try to tuck them in the mix a little bit better, with like reverb and delay and stuff like that. And then the other thing I would say is to use small bits and pieces of it, so you don't take up all of the space with those vocals, because it was like way too many bars filled with those vocals. So Yeah. I did kind of like the mix though. I just feel like you could just use some better sound selection, like switch the kick out and stuff like that. Yes, Von 6 music, you can submit more than once, but like if it's just a free play, then I'm probably not gonna get to the second one. I'm gonna skip the second sends until the end of the stream, basically, unless you pay to or donate to get played again. It's the only other way around it, if that makes sense. Okay, some hyperpop vibes. Let's check that out in a second. What does diamonds got to do with distortion? Is there something I'm missing here? Is the diamonds associated with distortion somehow? Somebody explain this to me right now. Oh, that's not in key. I paused it right on the right part. That was caught in 4K. Right, boy. What was that last note? The second Zens. I said sends, as in like people who are sending, but it sounded like Zens. I know. Yeah, this just needs better sound selection, and you definitely need to work on the melodies because it's super off key, not out of key, but just off key on this one part in the beginning, and then it's just not a very compelling chord progression entirely. So just rework it, try to maybe use some samples instead until you get better at it, like I usually say. And I actually like the drum bounce. It's kind of like sort of like some club banger type of beat. So I do like the bounce and stuff, but you got to switch those drums out for better ones, especially like the kick and stuff. And the snares, just super generic, super flat type of sounding drums. So switch them out for some juicier drums. It'll be completely fine. Bump up that low end, was barely audible. So yeah. Lemon, the last thing I'll say before I start ignoring you is I was trying to let you know that we appreciate the distortion. I get the point of it. It's supposed to be distorted, I guess, is what you were trying to say. I'm trying to tell you that it wasn't very well done, the distortion you tried to do. That's what I was basically trying to say. It's better ways to emulate distortion than to just have everything clipping on the master to that extent. Because I have a ton of shit on my beats that are clipping on the master, but it's done tastefully. So certain things are clipping, some things aren't, and the sort of collaboration of those ideas makes for a really cool beat because you get it to hit in certain places harder than other things, and it sounds really cool. But when everything's just distorted and you can't really differentiate sounds, you don't know what's going on, that's what you call badly done. So it was just badly done. That's all I was trying to tell you. If you want to take that and just have a piss party or something, completely fine with me. I was just trying to let you know that it wasn't done very well. You could do it a lot better than that for distortion. That's the very lazy way to do distortion, is to just have everything clipping. There's distortion plugins that will do it for you, and you can have it at a much lower volume. So that's what I was trying to tell you. That's it. That's all I got for you. pretty much what everybody else said. I didn't really have to critique this much because of you guys, but yeah, what everybody else said, super dry, especially the synth lead. The synth lead itself, I didn't like it at first, but it's literally only because it's super dry. Like I feel like if you clean it up with some effects like reverb and other effects that you usually put on those like sort of hyper pop synth leads and stuff like that, you can actually bring out a really cool melody with that really simple flat synth that you had in there. Even some distortion would work there, like it distorting the synth a little bit. That would have sounded cool with some reverb on it, tucking in the back of the mix a little bit more. That would have sounded cool. I feel like the 808 was a bit overpowering at some points. Maybe turn that back a little bit. But yeah, I like it. I like it overall. That was good. Okay, hope you could give you some advice on music producing for a year now. You make fire beats. Bro, keep going. I appreciate you, my guy. Zen's family. Whoa. All right. Okay. I'm not even gonna say nothing else about this beat, but you need to make sure in FL Studio, if that's the DAW you're working in, right, that you cut the 808s off each time. And you can do that just using the cut itself option in FL Studio. I don't really know how to explain it at the moment, but you just was it like right click? Yeah, you right click on the 808 and it should have a cut itself option. You just make sure that's on because it's bleeding like crazy. Yeah, and turn the 808 down. Turn the clap up. The melody wasn't that bad, but it was hard to hear because of the 808. So turn the 808 down, turn the clap up a little bit, add some more variation to the hi-hats for a little bit of a better balance going on there. And yeah, just make sure you get that 808 in check because that was the most distracting thing about it. Nah, you definitely did, my guy. If you think you did, then you got to go back and check because it definitely was not on the cut itself option. 100%. I can guarantee you didn't have that on. You messed up somehow in that sort of mixing process where it's still bleeding into each other. So make sure you go down and back into the FLP and pinpoint whatever that issue is. But it's definitely doing that. 100%. I think the melody sounds like you tried to make it yourself, which is good because it's not too bad, but the sound selection definitely needs to be a lot better. Yeah, everything sounds, for the melody at least, sounds dry, in my opinion. So lush it up with some reverb if you can. Appreciate the dono. Say euros? Dang, okay. Appreciate you. What was I about to say? I feel like you probably overdid the 808s just a little bit. And it could have just had a little bit more variation note wise. I feel like it was hitting the same note a little bit too much. The last thing I'll say is that we definitely need a kick in there. If you put a kick in there, I could barely hear it. So just turn it up. But if it's not a kick in there, go ahead and add it in there. That's going to add a bunch of cool bounce to it. Could barely hear the hi-hats and stuff. So make sure you bring everything up a little bit more, and just work on the mix. I think the main downer here was the melody itself. It was just too dry, a little bit of repetitive. So if you're still working on those melodies, just keep working on them, because it didn't sound too bad in general. So you just need to keep working on that type of stuff. You should be fine. Yeah, if you're still struggling to find good sounds, just go back to my previous videos. And you should, I don't hide my drum kits or anything. Like, they're always on like the left side of the screen, I believe. And you can see all the drum kits I use. That's all the stuff I use. So just go download those drum kits. And yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Yeah, everybody seems super, like, I feel like people are having like these weird, this is like a weird attitude to the feedback today. Like, I'm giving feedback, but then everybody's like trying to argue back about the feedback I'm giving. Like, you don't have to take the feedback I'm giving you. I'm just telling you what I think about it. Like, it's not like I'm not an industry standard producer. I'm just on YouTube making beats and stuff. So, like, you don't have to take my advice. I'm just letting you know what I think about it. Cause like I'm giving feedback and they're just like, no, I didn't do that. And like, I'm just like, okay, all right. Like all right, bro. Like you got it. Like, I'm just trying to help you, man. Like, I don't understand like why people get so mad. Like, I'm just giving feedback. I'm not trying to actually roast you. Like, legitimately, I'm just trying to help you. But all right. I mean, if you want to have an attitude about it, it's completely fine. But it's just like, I'm just trying to help people. That's my true intentions, at least. Hey, appreciate the follow. Beef of Doom. Yeah, I'm not talking about you. I know you won't get offended. I'm just talking about some people. Like, I'll give feedback and then they just think it's like their moment to have a open platform debate about how I gave the feedback. They're just like, no, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. I'm like, bro, it's just feedback. You don't have to take it, bro. I'm just letting you know what I think. Some people get super offended for some reason, but it's a little bit more obvious today for some reason. We had Lemon Boy, and then the Zambo dude kind of got mad too. I'm just like, I'm just letting you know that the 808s are kind of weird, man. All right, so quite a few issues here, especially just full sound selection issue here. Just the sounds, just change all of them out, all of them. The clap, it wasn't even a kick there. Yeah, everything is super distorted too. I don't know why everything's coming in so hot, but you gotta make sure you turn everything down and try to mix it to a level where when you start to boost all of your levels, that it doesn't start distorted like this, and it sounds actually pretty good. I think the best way to do that is to start off with a soft clipper and start making the beat with the soft clipper on initially, so you can start watching your levels off rip. So and then start turning stuff up, and that soft clipper will save you the time of trying to make sure that things aren't super distorted and all of that. So what else? Yeah, it was mainly the synth though. The synth was taking up a bunch of headroom. You could barely, like, it was very distracting on the ear, super harsh. Just try to use more ear-pleasing sounds. Like, for me, like, if I heard this preset in like a VST, I just wouldn't pick it because it's super heavy, super heavy. It's taking up so many frequencies. You barely have enough room to put a kick in there, hi-hats and all of that stuff. So it just sounded super busy, even though it's only like this one synth going on. You know what I mean? So yeah, just work on that sound selection is basically what I was trying to say. Picking better sounds using better VST presets. Because I'm sure the VST you pulled this out of isn't super bad. You just need to use better presets, get an ear for better presets. And there's a lot of customization in VSTs nowadays. So you can pick a preset like this and manipulate it to where it doesn't sound super heavy like this. So you could use the same synth and use it a little bit more creatively. Go in there, delete some of the sounds that is usually with the presets is a bunch of layers of different sounds that's in the VST. So you can take some of them away. You can EQ some of it, put some reverb on there. You can get super creative with it. So make sure you kind of think about that. You don't have to do super standard stuff like this and leave it super dry like this either. So.
Thinking I can make this many songs. I'm a lady and I haven't met her, but she on me every woman said it better. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a song in a minute.
Oh, am I? Really? Oh. Oh. I didn't even check. I thought it was a here. Oh man, you can't send this in, bro. You can't do that. That is evil. You just tried to do that to me. Andrew, I'm so disappointed in you, man. You almost got me a copyright strike? Oh. We can't do that on Twitch yet, my boy. Alright. So, yo, Zens, any advice on improving your mix? Bro, Andrew, look, Andrew. I'm gonna help you out, man. I'm trying to help you out. Look at this, bro. Look at it and look at it in all of its glory. This is definitely about to get my shit strike, my boy. As soon as I come here and check that it's been claimed on your own video here, that means it's definitely gonna be an issue on Twitch, which it already is probably. Even that like 20 seconds I played just now, I'm probably already screwed, but guarantee you. Maybe just like remove the acapella and send the beat in. Because I wasn't gonna really critique your vocal mix anyway because it's a vocal remix, so I would just critique the beat that you made around it anyway. So if you can, I'll play you as soon as you send it. If you can re-export it and just take the vocals out, and I'll completely critique it anyway. So yeah, that works too, changing the tempo and pitch. Sometimes it doesn't though. There's a lot of people try to pitch it down a few semitones and it doesn't work. But if you do both, like tempo and pitch, it usually works. But yeah. All right. So what I was about to say, somebody asked me about the mixing or something. Oh yeah, improving your mix. All right. So improving your mix, super easy. For me, it was just a combination of watching tutorials and practicing a bunch and using reference tracks. So for my beat battle stuff, I was listening to Gadalos, a lot of Bass Nation stuff. Unfortunately, that's back when I was like super into Bass Nation. And I was just doing a lot of referencing. Not just Kadalos, of course, but a bunch of other Bass Nation artists. And I would just compare the mixes and sort of replicate it. That's literally all I did. And sometimes I would change stuff around to my own liking. And that's how the Kyle Beats contest beat kind of came to be. It's just a mixture of a bunch of inspiration I had. So it's really all over the place, to be honest. The mixing on it is really, really questionable, in my opinion. I didn't have a lot of time to mix it down properly, so I don't think the mix is that great on it. A lot of people ask me about it. I don't think the mix is very great on it. It's super, super crazy. Like the frequencies are all over the place. Like it's just so much stuff being taken up. The spectrum is super wide. And I guess a lot of people like that about it. But me personally, I would have mixed it down a little bit better if I had more time. But yeah, for the time I had, I think I mixed it all right, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, that's basically what I did. I just listened to other people that I wanted to sort of sound like mix wise, and I just listened to each part like super closely. Like, oh, okay, he kind of boosted the high end here. That's sort of what it sounds like. So I'll do that in my track too, or a certain kick or something like that. Stuff like that. Super subtle, but I think when it comes down to it, I think the best thing you could do is just practice. Practice makes perfect. Can't say it enough. It doesn't matter how many YouTube tutorials you watch. If you don't go into your DAW and start practicing and start actually making something, it's all for nothing. All for nothing. I tell you, I lied to you not. That's the best way to get better.
All of a sudden we on. All of a sudden we got it. All of a sudden we savage. Straight savage. Going and going and going and going and yeah. All of a sudden, yeah. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, all of a sudden, yeah. 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 Let's get it. All of a sudden, yeah. All of a sudden, yeah. All of a sudden. Man, you know we ain't blood, so why you be calling me cousin? Man, I'm not your cousin. Even Steven can see me, it's easy. No wonder we buzzing. No wonder we buzzing. When they talking of realest, you never come up in discussion. I'm like, where the cash at? You know, shorty ass fat. I need 25 bands in a Louis backpack. Smoking on that Kobe Bryant, cause I never passed that.
Okay, yeah. Some 808s are off key. Not all of them. I feel like you got some of them right. It sounded all right for the first bar ish, and then like one of the last or second to last notes is super off key. So make sure you go rectify that. Only other thing I would say is the mixes just needs work. I don't know what. Are you just like? I mean, I used to do this too. I used to just put my beats on acapellas or putting acapellas over my beats, and just hearing how it sounds, so I could just get a sort of a feel for the drum programming that I do. So actually, I don't mind this at all. I think it's a really cool thing to do. But yeah, maybe just send in a regular beat without acapella on it. It's a lot easier to hear the mix without the vocals and stuff. But from what I heard, it was a bit all over the place. Just like frequency wise, maybe it was because of the vocals being in the way. But I would have chose like a lesser distorted 808. Beef up that kick with a beefier one. I actually liked the clap. The clap was cool, and the hi-hats were a little generic, so maybe spice those up. But yeah, other than that, I didn't really have much problems with it. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, we're doing much shorter streams now. So like I used to go on here and do like, what are you talking, 5-6 hour streams. Can't ever do that again. Sorry. That takes I've realized that it takes way too much of my day up, and I could barely get stuff done afterwards because I'm tired and stuff. So we're gonna cut it to about halfway of 6 hours. So we're talking like 3 hours every stream now, and it's a good thing because we'll be able to stream more often, but the streams will just be shorter generally. So yeah. So for now, that actually does mean we're probably streaming for like another hour, a little bit less than an hour. So, yeah. Okay, this is good too. I think a few things need a little bit of tweaking. I would use a much more distorted 808 for this type of beat. I feel like it was just a little too subby. I feel like you could have did the slides a little bit better. It sounds like you're just getting into that type of stuff though, so no harm, no foul on that. Just keep working with that, and the mix is completely fine. I had no real quarrels with that. I like the sample, and the only other thing that was super noticeable was the hi-hat. I think you need to change that out for a better one that has a little bit more high end to it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just didn't like the hi-hat. Was I think it was just pitched down a little too much. Was the issue. So maybe you just need to pitch it back up. Okay, so you sent already. Okay, let's see. Come on, too. You sending old stuff to me? That's foul, man. I mean, hey, Razumi, to be fair, Twitch is where the streaming happens, my guy. I mean, if anybody is like, you know, familiar with Twitch since we're on here, like with the bigger streamers, these do stream all day. Like they get up, they're showering, and they just get straight in this seat and just start streaming for the entire day. Some people do multiple days. It's crazy, crazy grind. Oh man. Oh my gosh. First of all, intro super long. Maybe some people like that, but I feel like you could have shortened it up a little bit. And whatever that lead was, that last though, oh my gosh, that was terrifying. That was brutal, man. You hit us with the, oh my gosh. Okay, guys, the main issue here is the key. I don't know. I don't think you're very sure what key you're in, and you're kind of being super experimental with like the notes and stuff, which is completely fine sometimes because it can work. But in this case, it sounds really bad. It sounds really bad. Like the melody, I'm saying, like the mix is okay. It could definitely be better. But just keep working on that. But just make sure you start getting those melodies down first because it's gonna mess up your whole foundation if you don't have that key right. So the melody in the beginning really needs a lot of work. I feel like you could just honestly take that part out, the like little lead melody you try to do in the beginning, and shorten up the intro, drop it a little earlier. And for the drums, the kick is pitched down a little too much, so it's causing way too much like distortion, and it's making the mix super muddy. As well for the 808. So try to clean those things up, bring everything out a little bit more. I want to listen to the rest, but I can't really because it's the melody is like really hurting me. So we're just gonna leave it at that. And yeah, just working those things. Appreciate you sending it. Why is it so low? I honestly don't have any issues with it. I just need you to turn it way up. I maybe you forgot to put the master plugin that you usually use, like a ozone thing. So a lot of people mix it low and then put like ozone on it or a limiter or something, and then they boost everything. but it sounds like you just didn't do that, so it's just super low. The volume is almost inaudible. A lot of the things that were in that beat, so make sure you clean that up. And just resend it. Honestly, it sounds completely fine, to be honest. Like the mix just sounds cool, but it's just super low. So yeah, we're gonna check my boy Andrew back out. He sent a Google Drive link, so we're gonna hope that plays. But honestly, don't even know if it's worth it though. It's really tailored. Yeah, it's tailored around the vocals. Yeah, a lot of things are like that. Like I can't really listen to my Kyle B's contest submission thing without Kyle's vocals. Like that part was specifically made for around his vocals, so it just sounds super weird without the vocals in there. But yeah, we also check it out. I mean, I was gonna critique the instrumental anyway, so this is a much better way to do it. Okay, that was a cool switch up. I like it. I was going to say it's too empty, but I could tell the vocals are supposed to fill that sort of emptiness in the beat. But I mean, other than the odd sort of emptiness to it, I really didn't have any problems with it. It's super different, especially like the sort of bounce you went for. Um, yeah, I say best of luck to you. I don't know if the song's by Winky. Appreciate the $3. I see a lot of duplicates. Yeah, it probably is a few duplicates, but whatever. Yeah, I don't really see a lot of, yeah, I don't see much issues with that. That's good. That's good. Best of luck to you, man. I don't know if they announced like the contest winners or whatever. If I get the time, I'll try to listen to your official remix off stream so I don't get copyrighted or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna just let you know, guys know now that we're cutting the stream shorter now, like around like 3 hours. So as I said before, but I'm just letting you know that that means we're probably most likely 100% not going to get to everybody. So people that are like all the way up here, you're probably not getting played unless you donate. Just letting you know ahead of time, because when I end the stream super abruptly, please don't get mad at me. I warned you. I warned you, all right? You can't get mad at me now. So yeah, everybody up here talking about they about to get played, you're probably not. Like it would take another like 2 hours to get to these people up here. I'm just saying. So just letting you know, if you want to get played, you might have to donate to get your stuff played if you're like all the way up here and you send super late. So just try to come to the stream a little earlier and you can get played almost instantly if you send super early. So all right, Wingy, I got you, my guy. Oh, wait. So we had like 3 donations. I don't know. The guy, he donated from YouTube, so I gotta actually check if he. Okay, can you listen to my beat? Okay, I got you. All right, let's see if we can find you. All right, Cade, appreciate the dono. Yeah, I feel sorry for people who aren't donating though. Yikes. Cause so they gotta get through like 5 donations now. Oh man, I feel bad. That's kind of the sad thing about doing shorter streams, but I'd rather do shorter streams than to, literally feel like I'm dying after a 6-hour stream. So, all right. Faridas, I can't find you, my guy. I'm gonna try to search you up, but you might have to send me your email in the chat. Yeah, I can't find you, so just send me like whatever your email is. I can't really tell what your email is. I gotta kind of see. Oh, okay. Wait. I think it's this. Hopefully, no. Oh man, that's what you said. Oh, nothing. Oh man. All right, yeah, you gotta send me your email, my guy. I don't know. I'm gonna try to hit you up now. What's your email? Okay. Now back to donos. What else we had? Okay, send. You're right here. Let's check you out, and then we got songs by Wingy. I believe this is you. All right, cool. Let's see what y'all got.
Take back. I don't want it to take back. I just want him to come to California with me. I can't go to California. Why not? One, because I got a job here. And two, because I live here. If you don't love me, you should just tell me because it's such a why won't you come? What are you so scared
What's with the random whispering through between bars? What's going on here? This is it's different. I can give you that. It's very different. It sounds like it's supposed to be like some sort of background track, which if it is, then it kind of works, to be honest. It's not like it's for some sort of like infomercial or something like that. But if it's not, and this is supposed to be like some weird like type beat or something, maybe not. Appreciate the dono, laser beats. Yeah, sound selection wise, it's needs a lot of work. The clap, terrible. Just switch it out for another clap. Definitely work on those 808s. I think the bass is off somehow. I don't know if it's off key or it's just the wrong root note or something. It's not following the main bass line or something like that. Something along the lines of that. I can't really tell. But yeah, it sounds a little bit weird. And I feel like you could just make it a little more interesting. It's a bit repetitive, a little bit flat. Nothing too crazy happening. Nothing carrying it along. And it was a little devastating that we had to wait this amount of time for some sort of drums to come in. So maybe work on your arrangement a little bit, try to bring in the beat a little earlier. Then you could drop it out for, effect and stuff like that. So yeah, just keep all that stuff in mind. All right, Winky, let's see what you got.
Sometimes I think I'm overpaid, but can't complain. That money coming every day in any way. Yeah, I think that I'm losing pace, but can't complain. Like either way, I feel no pain. This number way.
Money talks, then listen. Sweet life, no tipping. I hit it once, then I'm dipping. These iPhones, I'm flipping. I knew I was different. They said I was tripping. They said I was tripping. They said I was tripping. Head in the clouds, they dream about something. When you got them speakers busting. Heartbeat fast his blood is pumping. And he got these girlies blushing. Psychedelics from a Russian. Mind is fast, my mind is jumping. Hoopty fast, pull up, I'm done. I love the me that I'm becoming.
Up with the game, what we on about? Thinking ways to get paid, generational wealth. Boxes up backwards, fucking up my health. Each blunt full of top shelf, no nothing else. Smoking his eyes, I pull it up the pound. 3 soldier bottles laying on the ground. Lazy sisters finna diss him around. A customer game, we eating family style. We splitting plates as we split a plate. On the BQE, I don't hesitate. Fuck a bitch, my jeans, only thing I chase. Dream about the day, whole gang getting paid. Hop on a PJ and a PJ's.
Okay, let's get through the good stuff first. I like you guys' vocals. Unfortunately, the dynamics are super off. That's one of the worst things about doing collabs and stuff with other artists. Appreciate the dono again. Oh yeah, I gotta check you out, see if you sent your email. But yeah, collabing with artists is one of the hardest things because you gotta make sure the dynamics are super close together or it sounds super weird. So I don't know if you sent this off to an engineer or something like that, but the dynamics from each artist is super different from one another. And so it kind of just makes it seem like it's just a bunch of songs like sort of meshed together, you know? So it's got to be more like dynamically consistent, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's the only thing I got to say about the vocals. I feel like they're a little too dry as well. Like all of them need a little bit of a touch up with some reverb and stuff like that. Other than that, yeah, you need to go find whoever made this beat and have a good talk with them. Honestly, I feel like you could just go slap them or something because that beat is not it. I don't know what they were trying to do with that beat, but just like the mixing, the whole vibe of the beat, just like the sound selection of the beat was just not good. So maybe just find some better beats too. I know a good trait for a really good artist is to have really good beat selection. Just generally choose better beats. Yeah, that's all I really got to say about it. So, yep. Okay, so Veritas. Party beats. All right, I'm gonna try to check Veritas out again. All right, there you go. Bulgaria. Let's see what you got, man. Cool. I like it. I like it, my guy. I feel like you probably could chill out a little bit with the more higher octave slides. It was a bit like much to process, a bit over the top with that. So maybe just chill out with that a little bit. But mixing wise, I feel like you can have a lot more low end going on there. So bring in like a heavier bass if you can, or a heavier 808, so to speak. And yeah, I think that just the mix in general could be a little bit louder. Like everything could just be pushed up just a little bit more. The melody, all of that stuff. But yeah, pretty good standard drill beat. I like it. Okay. Wingy. Oh yeah, okay. Shout out to Wingy. We just listened to you. My gosh, I can't even see the nose. Oh, let me see it, man. Okay, Lonely Sev. My guy. Let's check you out. Let's see what you sent. Whoa. I don't even know what happened just now. All right. So, bro, this is terrifying. Like, I feel like you're about to kill me or something, bro. Why you gotta look at me like that? What's going on?
Young nigga woke up with $1 million on me. Shawty said she don't wanna break up, cause they bands on me. It don't even matter. Talking shit, but you ain't bout it, that don't add up. All these boys boys in my city talking shit, they some bitches. Wipe them out the mouth, clean them up like some dishes. I can't tell them nothing, cause these boys don't like to listen. Got no time for talking, boy, you know this shit get vicious. Crazy, you know it get crazy. Niggas steady tryna count my pockets like they pay me. She gon' try to gobble me when she see this Mercedes. Everybody call you when they think that you done made it. I get fuzzy cut, I'm a ball till the sun don't shine. Bitch, I might fuck you and your bestie at the same time. I've been thinking lately we should lose our minds. Shawty say that she don't wanna waste my time. I've been thinking lately we should lose our minds. Yeah. Yeah. Young nigga woke up with $1 million on me. Shawty said she don't wanna break up, cause these bands on me. It don't even matter. Talking shit, but you ain't bout it, that don't add up. All these boys in my city talking shit, they some bitches. Wipe them out the mouth, clean them up like some dishes.
This is good. Yeah, Lonely Step already has his own like sort of sound, so I can't really comment on that. It sounds good to me. Mix wise, needs quite a bit of work. I'm sure this is probably not like the final mix or something like that. But if you're going back to send this like to an engineer or you're mixing it yourself, I'll recommend you beef up the mix entirely. Turn the vocals down just a little bit. I feel like it was a little bit overpowering, and definitely turn the beat up. I could almost barely hear the beat. That's a bit of exaggeration, but I'm just saying like the compared to the vocals, the beat was super low in the mix. So bring those levels up and try to match them up a little bit better. Then you could start working on blending those. But yeah, mostly Lonely Step usually has this thing down packed. So I guess he was just sending like a rough master. So yeah, I would love to hear the full version of this, or the fully mixed and mastered version. That should be technically much louder, especially like the beat and stuff, because I could barely hear the beat. So yeah. Okay, let me check. Okay, yeah, he already is good. All right, email. Okay, did we listen to this? The freak? Yo, why has it got it like twice? It's freaking me out. Did we listen to this? Bro, we definitely listened to this. Why'd you donate twice, my guy? What's going on? Got me scared for a second there. Alright, Laser Beats. See what you got, man.
Laser on the track.
I feel like you can do something a little bit more interesting with the hi-hats. And I feel like you overdid the hi-hat pattern with the lower hi-hats. The ones that were pitched down. I feel like you could probably chill out with that a little bit. I think it was happening almost every bar, and it was getting a little bit annoying to hear. Other than that, I feel like you use some better, less generic trap drums, if that makes sense, especially like the snare. I feel like you could just use a better one. And I feel like you could just beef up the kick and stuff like that. I think the 808 was cool. It was fine on the bass line. It was completely fine. I feel like it could just be more variation there to make it a little bit more interesting, because the melody itself on like the verse part is like super simple. So unless you were going to add some sort of counter melody that was going to be different from the hook melody, then yeah, I would say just try to carry it with the drums. So, and that little bit of variation would have worked out a lot better for you. So Just make sure you get that variation on point, and then you'll be completely fine. Okay, so read us. Looks like we're finally getting back to freebies. All right, cool. Dang, you really did send a bunch of times. Holy moly. Okay, so I think we're like a page back still. Yeah. Yikers. All right. Well, let's get back to the freebies. I was about to say page again. 6 months in. Stop hating. Chill, bro. Chill, bro.
You made this move.
Genetic embrace.
Okay, that's okay, I guess. Like the melody, like the drum bounce. Don't like the 808 that you chose. I think that's the longer version of the Spins 808. I feel like you could have shortened it up, and just used the same Spins 808, but just made it way shorter. The tail is way too long, and it's kind of making it sound a little empty, if that makes sense. So if you shorten up the tail, I think that would have added a cool bounce to it. Yeah, that's the only other thing I have to say.
Genetic embrace.
Interesting melody.
Genetic embrace.
No, I actually do like the first one a lot better. Mostly because the melody is off grid quite a lot, and I don't think I like it. So, I do like the sound of the melody. Like the bells have like this dark tone to it that I really like. But as for the grid of the timeliness of the melody, it was kind of throwing me off, to be honest. Yeah, it was definitely one of the more confusing melodies, which is nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do. I just feel like in that case it was a bit extreme. I think you could pull it back a little bit. If you self-played that melody, and I would say try to go back and fix that actually. So other than that, I think you should start using the shorter version of the Spins 808, because it's kind of dragging your beats along a little bit. The 808 is staying there too long each time it hits, in my opinion. So making it shorter would clear up that issue. And then for the melodies, make sure they're a little bit louder. The clap itself was way too loud, so definitely pull that down a little bit, and use a longer clap too. It was a bit short, and a little too stabby for me. Yeah, maybe just switch the clap out entirely. But yeah, I think the main issue was probably you going back and fixing that melody, making sure it's not super off like that. I think I would have fixed it a lot too. my gosh. I don't even think I had enough energy left to react properly to that. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, that was good. That was good. That was really good. I completely forget every time No Luck sends in because he got this weird ass damn name for his Gmail. So I never know who it is at first. I'm like, oh yes, No Luck's. But yeah, No Luck's really good. Super detailed. One thing I really like about your tracks is that you're really melodic, and usually for these Bass Nation, I don't want to sort of put it in a box or anything, but sort of for these like flex type of beats, it's mostly drums. It's usually like the producer is trying to flex their drum programming on all the other producers, but yours are really melodic bass too. Like those little parts where you kind of freeze the beat a little bit and you put these like sort of melodic arpeggios everywhere and stuff. Adds a really different touch to it. Really good. The other thing I'll say is that when the second beat drop, when the pads or the synths or whatever came back in, you had this crazy pitch automation, and I couldn't help but just point it out that was really nice how you slid that back in there. That was clean. It was just smooth how you did that. So, yeah, really good though. You said an NLE Choppa type beat in. That's a mistake. All right.
EP Tricks.
What's going on here? This man has double the subscriber count that I have. What's going on? Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of issues here. Mixing wise is where a lot of the issues lie. The kick is, for some reason, I don't know how you did it, but the kick is super distorted at such a low volume. I don't know how you did it, but it's distorting like crazy for some reason. And you put like detune on the piano, which was like, it was like way overboard. It didn't sound very good. The melody itself was very quiet relative to the drums, so you gotta make sure you match those up properly. So work on your leveling, and sound selection wise, you could have used like completely better drums. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think you just need to listen to some more NLE Choppa. It's not hard to make those type of beats. So when you make them like this, it's kind of disappointing because they're super simple, super easy to make type of beats. So I say just go and listen to NLE Choppa a little bit more. And you should be able to get this style down relatively easy. I think you got the bounce down. You sort of got like the melody down, but you just need to sort of A and B reference some of his tracks, some of his beats, maybe some of the beats on YouTube that you sort of want to sound like, I guess, and just work on that mix because the mix was very, very off. So make sure you work on that. My guy standing on a toothpick. Why are we roasting the man in the photo, bro? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was like, what in the botted subs is going on here? Oh man. All right. What else we got? Whoever that was, appreciate the follow. Welcome, welcome. This man sent it again. Oh my gosh. Okay, on the Addies, I remember that. I remember that very clearly. Okay, E-Dub, we finally got to you, my boy. You thought we wasn't getting to you. Let me check if I skipped anybody. Somebody on that Bobo. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm getting hypnotized looking at this for very long, so I'm gonna stop it right there. The mix is cool. I like the mix. I like the sort of like analog synthy type of sound you got going on there. Yeah, I have no problems with this. Um, don't know about ASAP Rocky. I don't know about that for this beat, but maybe this person. I don't know who this is, but I do like the vibes of the beat. Yeah, it's a little repetitive. I feel like you could probably switch it up a little bit more. But yeah, other than that, yeah, no other problems. Why is this man so close to my screen? Let me check something. Oh no, Millie, that don't put that flute in there. Yeah, I liked everything up until the flute part, honestly. Yeah, I like the mix. I really like the bass guitar too, added a little swing to it. But yeah, that flute was let's go right violation, Millie, and I think you know that. Don't ever do that again. Thank you.
DS like Nintendo, you're crazy.
You made this, E-Dub?
This dude's tag, E-Dub, that is the most demonic tag, bro. Okay, not bad, not bad. It definitely is different. I feel like the sort of switching you were doing with the snare and the clap and the rim, I feel like it was a little unnecessary. I think you could probably just change that out for one main like sort of snare or clap. I do like the touches with like reverb and all that stuff. I don't think I really like the sort of bounce you went for, and melodically it wasn't super interesting. Like it was just like really like bare bones simple type of melody, which I think works if I would have to like hear an artist on it first to like fill up that sort of like headroom there. But until then, yeah, I think that's probably how I feel about it. Yeah, I would just really need to hear an artist on that, to be honest. You sold it, my boy. You sent something that's not even there anymore. Gotta send it again. Wow. Imagine waiting this long and then your link doesn't even work. Come on, Tom. And look at how nice he was too. He seemed so nice. He had a little signature and everything. Thanks, Tom. Man, sold it. Sold it, sir. Whoa, E-Dub, what we going on, man? We cool? Are we good?
Why be on the job?
Don't think I'm really messing with that trumpet. Not the melody itself, but the sound of the trumpet didn't sound super realistic to me. Maybe change it out for a better one. I think you kind of over EQ'd it as well. Maybe that's why it sounds so strange to me. But yeah, I don't have anything to say about the mix and stuff. Standard sort of Joe beat has some sort of accents to it, so you made it a little different. I like it. I like it. Okay. All right. I think you sent a few other beats in, and they always sound super quiet. So I think you really need to start working on beefing up that mix. Maybe it's just the YouTube compression type of thing, or normalization. I mean, but yeah, it sounds super quiet to me. Not super quiet, obviously, but just like more quiet than usual for YouTube beats. So try to beef it up a little bit, keeping in mind that YouTube might suppress the volume just a little bit. So you might have to put a little extra oomph into it before you upload it, at least to YouTube. But yeah, mixing wise, I think you could probably touch up on a few things. It wasn't the worst mix, to be honest. It's just a little bit low, just like the master in general. As for the sound selection, I feel like you could probably use a better rim. I think it was a rim snare or a snare. I think you could probably just switch that out for like a regular clap or something, or some different type of snare. That would have had a little bit more bounce to it, in my opinion. Or maybe just turn it up. I feel like it. Like if you turned everything up, that would probably rectify most of the issues I had with it. But yeah, it's kind of just like a preference thing for me. I would have probably just switched the rim out for another one. Yeah, and I like the melody though. The melody was really good, really catchy, sort of like eerie. I like it. What's good? What's good? We kinda late. We about to end the stream, bro. Look at this banger up here. Look at that banger. Oh, y'all can't even see it. It's to end that video. Not really feeling this part where it's just like the reverb hi-hats that is just kind of jarring, that you switched from the live hats to this like really static sort of hi-hat pattern with just reverb on it. Yeah, so maybe just try to work on the arrangement a little bit better. And definitely those hi-hats, don't try to make them more interesting on those parts. Like if you're just gonna have hi-hats going, for the Don Toliver beats, they're usually not just one step. It's usually like pauses in between some of the rolls and stuff like that. Some of them are pitched down, so try to make it a little more interesting next time, and definitely tone the reverb down on the hi-hats, because it can get super annoying after a while, which is basically what happened. After like a bar of hearing that much reverb on the hi-hats, the reverb starts to overlap with the other hi-hats reverb, so it just sounds really, really weird. I don't know how to really explain it, but you can easily clean that up by just turning the reverb down. It's nothing wrong with reverb with hi-hats. I do it all the time, but you got to do it tastefully and do it very subtly. So if you just work on that, I think you'll be fine. I like the sample, I like the bounce initially. I just feel like the sort of switch up you had here could be worked on a lot better. I'm not saying take it down or anything. It's completely fine the way it is, to be honest. Like for an artist, they could probably fill in that gap and make it more interesting on that part for you. But just for like future beats, try to make sure that you just don't do simple one-step hi-hats and stuff like that. You can make it a lot more interesting than that by just taking some of the hi-hats out, actually. So you're actually sort of simplifying the hi-hat pattern to create a little bit more bounce. So hopefully that made sense. I feel like I kind of explained that weird, but oh man, this is not English.
Foda-se quem me julga, não é por mim que passa isso aqui. Tô no seu pingo de dúvida, se tá difícil luta até o fim. Mas não dizer que não vou conseguir. Tem tanto plano pra me destruir, tem tanto plano pra me destruir. É pau no cu dos vizinhos que inspiram e dos MCs que só querem visão. Entrei nessa porra pela união, se bater de frente perdeu a noção. Tem gente que me julga mas não sabe proceder. Verme pela sala querem dar pagar meu brilho, falando pra geral que não tenho capacidade.
Don't know what to critique here. Did the producer send us in? Like you made the beat, or what happened here? Brazil trap. I don't know. Maybe you made the beat. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Like at all. I don't know what to say. Hey, no problems. No worries, Dave One. Yeah, I don't mind listening to some beats for a few hours, but yeah, just a few hours is enough. No more 6-hour streams. I can't do it. probably not one of my favorites from him, but mostly because the mixing on his part, I feel like everything's blending a little too much here. Like I could barely hear like the vocals and stuff. But yeah, really good still, really good. You already know Lucas be killing it. Yeah, I was gonna play this one, but that would kind of take us over to time. So yeah, that's it for today. I kind of feel bad, but yeah. Look at all of these chickens. Oh my gosh. All right. Yep. I told myself I was gonna feel bad, but I gotta cut it right here. If I start trying to play more, I'm gonna play like 2 more, and it's gonna be like another hour that passes. I can't do it no more, guys. Feel so bad though. Dang. That's tough. It's tough, my boys. Yeah, I do see you, Vaughn. I do see you. I see all you guys. All right. Yes, yes. Unfortunately, I am not joking. I am actually ending the stream. Sorry about that, guys. We'll be streaming more often, but they'll just be shorter like this. And I feel like that's a lot better for me, at least. I feel like that's one of the main reasons I stopped streaming so much is because, or I stream, but I stream for a long ass time when I finally do stream. And then I just take this massive break because it's just like so tiring to do 6-hour streams. So, yeah. I think you know the vibes now. Hey, hey, hey. Let me chill. No, actually, I won't be saving the beats, so you'll have to resend these next stream. You just gotta be here earlier. That's the best way to get played, is to send much earlier than you guys are sending now. Like this guy, he just sent like 6 minutes ago. Like there was no way I was about to get through and get to him. This would literally take me like another 3 hours to get to this guy. You see what I mean? But like, and then like this guy will probably, well, I'm not saying that you are, but like some people are mad that I can't spend another 3 hours listening to beats. It's just not happening. It's very unrealistic, and it's just gonna make me way tired, and it's gonna make sure that we don't stream very often. So to rectify that issue, we could stream more often and just do shorter streams. It just makes sense all around. It's a win for everybody, pretty much. Hey, Relic, what's good? You're kind of late though, dang. It's all good though. I'm trying to keep the stream super short now, so I'm already ending the stream, unfortunately. Let me just delete these. So next time you guys will come through, it'll be clear again, and we'll be able to do our thing. Let me just empty this trash. All right, cool. We go to a bit of time limit to send. I mean, it doesn't really matter when you send, to be honest. If I'm just saying, if you want to get played much earlier, then you just gotta send earlier and be in the stream earlier. So it's kind of just like a fair warning, I guess. Yeah, we actually did Steak Warrior. We played that. It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. I had a few critiques about it, so you can always go back and check it out and see what I said about it. I can't specifically remember what I said, so when this stream ends, you'll be able to go check it out. I spent like a good 5 minutes talking to you guys, so if anyone's sticking around, you can feel free to ask me anything. My guy says scam stream. You can't. There's no way. You gotta be joking. There's no way you're mad. There's no way you're this mad about it. About not getting played. At the end of the day, there's a bunch of other streamers out there that's doing beat critiques that'll probably honestly give you a better critique than me. If I'm being honest. So, yeah. That's the thing though, like if I listen to one of you guys that are like sitting here like, yo, play me please, then I gotta, that's gonna basically mean that I gotta do it for everybody. You see what I mean? So I can't just specifically skip to you and then not skip to everybody, you know what I mean? So that's why I can't just go out and do something like that. It would just be unfair to everybody. So what you doing today, bro? I'm probably gonna play the game for the rest of the day. I don't know if y'all know this game called Valheim. I think it's relatively new. Like, well, not new, but like people are just starting to talk about it a little bit more. And I got super heavy into it. I'm like, I put like 80 hours into it recently. Like, I got a lot of time in that game now. I play way too much of that game now, bro. But yeah, Valheim is crazy fun for me. So I'm probably gonna play some Valheim. What else? I don't know. Maybe record a video? Yeah, let me not even lie to you guys. I'm probably not. I might. Who knows? It really just depends how I'm feeling. Like, if I don't feel like it later, I'm gonna just be like, no. Am I gonna record a video? Maybe. I'm getting back into some mobile games too, though. I like me some good mobile games. You guys, anybody into mobile games? We'll still play mobile games, honestly. The fact that I'm just getting back into it is so weird. I played COD Mobile for a short time. It's actually pretty fun. Pretty damn fun. The only reason COD Mobile gets a W from me because they got the OG maps on there and it's all like mixed together, like all of the crazy favorite maps over the years, all of the good maps. Oh no. I like brain games. I like brain games, honestly. Like for mobile, I need something that's gonna stimulate my brain, honestly. I need those like puzzle games, those like little connect this, connect that, solve the mystery type Johns. Super simple, but like they're just super satisfying when you get to the higher levels and they get a little bit harder and you got to really think about it. Beautiful. Love them. I just eat those games up. Beautiful. It's hard to find a good one though. One that's just not like a cash grab and is actually well made, you know? Because that's usually mobile games. Mobile games are usually cash grabs. Like the first thing you see when you load up like most games, mobile games I mean, is the app store, the store that you can buy in-app purchases and stuff, and they're trying to make you spend as much money as possible on these mobile games. But when you get a really good one, man, it's just super satisfying to put a little time into it every day. You don't have to go crazy like on a regular PC game. Mobile games is something you could do like when you're on your way to somewhere or something, you're in the car, you know, you can just play it real quick, put a little time into it. And then ever so slightly, you give it like a month or something, you just super crazy at the game for some reason. It's crazy how that happens. Yeah, I have sweaty hands too. It's probably way worse than yours though, Sue. Sue, I'd imagine yours sweat like a little bit, but mine's is out of pocket. It's just so bad. I don't know why. It's one of the downers of me being me. It's one of the things I would definitely change about myself. I don't know why I sweat that much. Because I don't sweat anywhere else that much. That's the crazy part. It's literally just my hands. Like I don't know why my hands are so sweaty. But like as soon as I get a little tiny bit of anxiousness in like my chest or something like that, my hands, it goes straight to my hands. It's crazy. I don't know I don't know how to stop it. Imagine uploading. Okay, got some new people. New people join the Discord. Yeah, what y'all be posting, bro? These demon souls. All right, people. No other questions. I think I'll be heading out now. Yeah, I've spent like a good 10 minutes. I meant to do 5, but all right. Appreciate you guys joining me. The next stream should be pretty damn soon. I might actually stream on like Saturday or something. So that's like 2 days from now, maybe. Yeah, it'll definitely be Saturday, actually. Definitely look forward to a stream on Saturday. I don't know if it's going to be a beat critique or a cook up. Depends how I'm feeling. It might be a video upload between that time. I don't know. Depends how I'm feeling. But yeah, just be on the lookout. Make sure you got your notifications on. You already know the vibes. I'm always in the Discord though, so you can always hit me up there. Yeah, appreciate you guys joining me.